Welcome back everybody, my name is Nick930 and this is a summary of the Sony E3 2017 press conference. So before the actual conference began, Sony revealed a few trailers. I'm going to run through those very quickly. So Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy received a launch trailer. The Insane Trilogy will include all three original Crash Bandicoot games completely remade from the ground up and will launch June 30th for $40. We got a nostalgic look back through the history of Gran Turismo in a Gran Turismo Sports trailer. The trailer showed off the brand new Gran Turismo Sport with impressive visuals and a vague 2017 release date. A new trailer showed more Knack 2 gameplay. It looks like this new Knack will have much more complex platforming and involved combat. Knack 2 releases for PS4 September 5th. Housemarque showed a trailer for the new platforming game Matterfall. Matterfall will release August 15th on the PlayStation Store. The cult classic Undertale is being made for PS4 and will be available sometime this summer. No official release date has been announced. The developers behind the PS4 exclusive Until Dawn showcased a new program called PlayLink that aims to get more casual users interested in video games. These games use your cell phone to input choices that can change the story and should be available sometime later in 2017. Devolver Digital gave us a gameplay trailer for their online melee combat-focused action game, Absolver, and it will release 2017 for PS4 first with some exclusive content. We got a trailer for the PlayStation version of Superhot VR that shows off some impressive VR gunplay. And then finally we got an announcement trailer for Tropico 6, which will release sometime in 2018. Alright, now on to the actual Sony conference. Sony kicked off their conference with a trailer for their Uncharted 4 standalone expansion, The Lost Legacy. The Lost Legacy will release in stores August 22nd. Guerrilla Games gave us a look at a new DLC expansion for Horizon Zero Dawn called The Frozen Wilds, and that will release sometime in 2017. We got another gameplay reveal for the post-apocalyptic world of Days Gone. There's still no release date, but it's safe to assume we won't be seeing this game in 2017. Capcom unveiled a large open-world Monster Hunter game for the PS4 that features the most realized Monster Hunter experience to date. Monster Hunter World will release early 2018. A remake for Shadow of the Colossus was announced with a release date aiming for an early 2018 release. We got a cinematic trailer for the Marvel vs. Capcom game that showcased the game's story, and they also announced that a story demo is available today on the PlayStation Store. An in-game trailer showed off multiplayer action for the brand new World War II themed Call of Duty game. Call of Duty World War II will release November 3rd. Sony took some time to show off Skyrim running with PlayStation VR, and it appears to function similarly to the Fallout 4 VR we saw earlier. An interesting new VR platforming game called Star Child was also shown off, but it's kinda unclear how the VR will actually function. Supermassive Games announced their Asylum-themed VR psychological horror game, The Inpatient. No release date was announced for this game. A Final Fantasy-themed fishing game was announced, also using VR, and again, no release date was announced. Bravo Team, a virtual reality tactical shooter, was also announced with no release date. PolyArc gave us a trailer for their new virtual reality game Moss. In Moss, you help a little humanoid mouse navigate through a world around obstacles and help him fight enemies. Moss has no release date. And we got another gameplay trailer for the new God of War game, showcasing more combat and a gigantic sea monster. God of War will release in early 2018. We received a cinematic trailer for Detroit Become Human that showed a bit more of the story behind this game. It also showed off some third-person gameplay. A release date was not announced. And we got another cinematic trailer for Destiny 2 that helps explain the new story a bit more. Destiny 2 will drop September 6, 2017. And finally, Sony ended their conference with an impressive stage demonstration of the new Spider-Man game. Spider-Man will release sometime in 2018. And that's it for the Sony press conference. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Be sure to stay tuned to my channel. I'm going to go in depth with some of the bigger reveals at E3, and I will see you all next time.